What is up, guys? Today we're doing another Pro MTB Bass Box Slam. I really butchered that, but I got the Pro Bass Box here, the new ones, the new design they came out with, and we're going to be doing a Slam, which I did this one before. I did skip June. That's because I didn't get around to it because I was on vacation, and this July box is a lot juicier, so we're going to do this one first. And a Slam is we catch everything on every one of these lures. You know, we got some shaky heads that I've always wanted. And in my opinion, I don't know if these boxes are better or what, but this is like the stuff I've been wanting and got. We got a duck lure. It is 18 grams, 5/8 of an ounce, in case you're not smart enough to do that conversion. Here's a popper, a Booyah popper, an MTB exclusive. And here we have a, how do you even say that? Des Moines? Is that how you say it? I don't know. Anyways, it's a spinner bait is what it is. It's a 3/4 ounce spinner bait. And we have some soft plastics to go in the shaky head. We got a smoke salt lizard. It's really clear if you can't tell. And then we got some sanitized baits. Don't yell at me for saying that. Here is the card we got there. Everything that came in there. So anyways, I think to start with, I want to use the top water because I just caught a giant catfish. Caught a giant catfish. I wouldn't say giant. It was a 5-pounder, 26 inches. I'll post a picture as soon as this clip's over. And I caught it on a topwater frog. And so we're going to start with the topwater popper and keep this topwater luck going. And from there, we'll see where it goes. And Isaiah just doubled up. I got a crappie multi-species for the bass box. And Isaiah got a bass on his topwater popper, which I caught that giant catfish on yesterday that you saw the picture of. Look at that, doubled up and multi-species. I didn't mention earlier, guys, that I switched from the popper to the spinner here. I just felt like the spinner would work a little bit better. I didn't really make too many casts, but I'm going to put the popper back on now. So hopefully we get one on this now. So I just missed 3 fish. I switched to the shaky head and I put the Samurai worm on. I missed 3 bass, 3 of them. I told Isaiah every time. I said I got one. And he started to move down and it came right back off. But this one, I really made sure to set the hook on him. Look at that, right through the top of the mouth. That's probably at least 2 pounds at least. That's a decent sized one. I wouldn't call it decent, but it's a good size for out of here. All right, so we're gonna get this hook out and we're gonna switch to the lizard. And I still haven't caught one on the popper, so I got the lizard, the popper, and the worm left to complete the slam. So let's get it. Like twitch again, and like the last time, that's why I said I got one the last time, because I felt me twitch and I set the hook and it came off. Oh my god, look how small that is. Alright, lizard is knocked off the list now. I got it and I set the hook. For some reason these shaky heads not want to set the hook for a while. I lost 5 fish so far today with it. Alright, now we're back to the popper, and we got the duck left. Let's get it. So I was rewatching the footage and checking everything up, and then Isaiah goes, "Is that a bass?" Yeah, and then Isaiah picks up my rod. I didn't even notice, and then he uses the whopper popper that I just tied on while I was checking the footage, and then he goes and he gets a good sized bass on it. So it doesn't count for. Oh my gosh, that's a big one. This will work.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna put my phone down and we'll get back to you guys. So I just walked in to hook the fish that Isaiah caught. My rod, the whopper plopper that I just tied on, that took forever, that I couldn't catch a fish on. And then I was checking the footage, and then I hear thump, and then Isaiah somehow got it on my stuff. All right, this is, I'm gonna guess 6 something. We're gonna weigh him here and measure him, and then we'll get back to you guys. Isaiah says he thinks it's gonna weigh 4. I think it's gonna weigh 6. So we'll see who's closer.
Wait, it's not even 3.
That's not even 3?
That's definitely off. Oh, this is pounds. That's kilograms.
Oh, so yesterday when I had that fish, 6. Yeah, I was right. See, I'm good at guessing.
6 pounds.
Okay, let's do one here. You got it? Grab him. Oh my gosh, that is a fat fish. You got him?
Yeah.
Let me pull that out. See, I told you that had to be 6. I like how we always read the wrong side. Yeah. And we're like 4-pound catfish. And then I get home and weigh it in the scale. 5 here. Grab the end. and take that to his end. And tell me what it says. There we go, one end.
22.
22-inch bass. 6 pound. Alright, let me get a picture for you. This is gonna go in the thumbnail. I'm gonna count that as a team effort, and I'm gonna come back to it if I get the duck done. Pictures, and we'll call that a team effort, all my gear, but Isaiah did catch it first cast. Didn't catch a single thing in the whopper popper, and Isaiah gets that first cast while I'm checking footage. This thing's gonna kick like a mule. Maybe not. That is a nice. Look at him swimming away all confident like that. That's a good team effort right there. My gear, you doing the cast. Hey, now we're gonna go on to the duck, and if I do get one of the duck, then we'll come back to that. But wow. Lure, guys. We're up to this rubber duck. It's kind of like those frogs. It's a Weston duck, as you saw earlier. It's not that big. I say like a decent bass will eat this. Anything probably 2 or bigger would eat it. Not like those small, like half the 1 pounders I caught earlier. Those definitely wouldn't eat this. But that big one that Isaiah just got in my stuff, I would definitely do it. Let's see how it looks. I wonder if those feet like paddle or like what happens, because I think it's gonna take on water. Okay, it flies out stupid. Is that like paddling? Are the feet like pedaling? They are?
It looks like it.
Probably real fast. Just comes out of water more. I assume you're supposed to work it like that. That looks pretty realistic. And the wings kind of move too, right? Pretty realistic. I'm gonna move up farther, and we're gonna try to get a fish on this thing, because it's definitely doable. Like a decent bass would definitely take that. No need for a monster. Alright, so me and Isaiah have come across one problem here, is that this duck takes in a bit of water, and every time you cast it, you gotta take it back out. Because I thought that would happen, and I was right about that. He did have 2 blow-ups though. I don't think Isaiah got him on camera because he was trying to film, but it's like delayed a little. We did have 2 blow-ups, but you know, it's kind of hard to get these hooks. You have to bite it pretty well. And if you didn't know, I was supposed to get a GoPro, but Amazon is horrible at shipping things. It was supposed to come 2 days ago, and they just forgot to ship it. I got everything else, all the equipment and stuff, all the batteries, SD cards. They didn't ship that. Anyways, this was the MTB Slam. We completed everything except the last lure with the duck, and pretty good day. Well, I don't know if you count that for me, because Isaiah did get that big fish in the whopper popper with my stuff. Anyways, everything but one lure, this duck here, and all around a good slam.